So, it's me. I'm back. I don't know what I'm doing, but um, I'm a bit strange, and by that I mean that I hate read books or plan on it. So, we're gonna go through a couple books that I am either reading, have read, or want to read, so I can hate on them. Which I'm sure you're just like, why the fuck are you gonna do this? But with a lot of them, they genuinely sound interesting to me. So, like, you know? So, although I have heard that they're terrible, and I know that I'm gonna read them and I'm gonna be like, what the fuck? They also sound really interesting, so I'm like, I wanna read them, even though I know I'm gonna hate it, I wanna read it because it's interesting. So, one of those hate reads are something I'm reading right now. That is Paper Towns by John Green. I didn't think I was gonna like this. Went into it not expecting to like it, but I was told to read it, which is the only reason I'm reading it. And now I'm reading it to hate on it. Because I'm not gonna go into like my full thoughts on this book, but safe to say, basically. So that's the first book that I am reading to hate read. That's the only book I'm currently reading. But if we go into my Goodreads, which link in the description below, I've got a lot of books. I've got 100 books in my to read section. So there's it's quite a selection of books. So books that I think I'm going to hate but want to read anyway. Me Before You. Watched the movie, enjoyed the movie, gonna read the book so we can talk about it. Ugly Love. I feel like I've heard bad things about it, but also good things, so I think I'm hate reading it. Bridge to Terabithia, that's kind of like a weird one because I love the movie and I'm gonna love the story, but I'm reading it so I can cry. So like that's like a hate read. What other options have we got? Milk and Honey. I believe that's poetry. I quite like poetry, but I haven't heard the best things about this, but I've also heard really good things. It's got 4.15 rating on Goodreads, so I feel like I might hate read that. The Boy Who Sneaks in My Bedroom Window. This sounds like a Wattpad book, and if you know me, you know I fucking love Wattpad. Hate the stories, hate it, but love it. I hate read everything on Wattpad, 100%. Hate read so hard. I love hate reading stuff. So even the title just sounds Wattpaddy, so I'm hate reading that. I'm gonna find it, I'm gonna buy it, I'm gonna read it. 50 Shades, just that whole series. Really like the movies, but like we gonna talk about them. The fuck, you just fucking glitched, bitch. So, To All the Boys I've Loved Before. I feel like I'm gonna hate read that. just because I can. Because, like, I don't think there's anything wrong with hate reading. I think it's perfectly fine if you want to read something. Like, a lot of these books that I'm hate reading, I'm genuinely excited to read. Like, Anna and the French Kiss, that's another one. I was, like, waiting for it to come up, but I guess we're going to talk about it now. I love the sound of that book, and I'm going to hate read it so hard because I want to sit and talk about how crap it is, but I want to read it so badly that it's in my, like, need to buy list. Like, when I go shopping for books at Christmas, I am going to find this. And, like, if I can't find it in, like, a bookstore, I'm going to order it on Amazon or eBay or whatever the fuck, because I want it and I want to read this book so badly. Like, I'm genuinely excited to read these books that I'm hate reading. I just want to read them. I just want to hate on them, really. Eleanor and Park. I feel like I'm going to hate it, but I want to read it. Anna and the French Kiss has just turned up. Want to hate read that. Last page of my Goodreads. Wilder, which is actually the third one in a series, so I guess I'm going to have to read that entire series. But just from the cover, it looks like something I want to hate read. So I guess I'm going to read that entire series and see if I want to hate read it or not. So that's something to look forward to. Yeah, that's all the books that I want to hate read. I don't even know how many books that was. I'll probably, like, make a category on Goodreads. So if you follow me on Goodreads, you can learn about books that I really want to buy, books that I want to hate read, all of that jazz. Yeah, this is my second video on this channel, I believe. And next week I plan on uploading try a chapter tag. Maybe not. Might change, might not. We'll find out. But thank you so much for watching. All of my links and names and all of that jazz will be in the description down below. I like writing, so a lot of the stuff that I write goes on Wattpad, and I do plan on updating that at some point. So please feel free to go and check that out. It is in the description down below, as well as my Goodreads profile, and as well as the names of all of my social media. I have Instagram, Snapchat, fucking probably Twitter. I don't fucking know. I do have Twitter now. It's I Sniff Crayons. Fucking finesse this hoe. I'm taking part in a readathon on the 23rd of November, so that will have a video up about what I'm going to read during this readathon. And I hope you enjoy. And yeah, I will see you all later.